Ahem. Hello, hello. Good morning, good day, good evening, good night. Whichever do does apply to you. Your host, Lord Valdrox, here back with another Azur Lane session stream. So, with that being said, the same as before as the task at hand from the previous, days since the event started? Yeah. And thankfully, I don't feel as tired today, so let's go ahead and get this started. So with that being said, enter desktop audio and then enter live sync as soon as I click onto the accounts. And to start us off is none other than Essex. Live sync. So then, like I said, same as before, it's pretty much pertaining to the event. We're at 30 clears. Our goal today is at the very least to push to. Definitely we can get to 40 clears for sure. But at the very least, push to 45 clears. Potentially 50 clears, because 60 clears is the max. And then obviously, Hunter of the F. Jord. Obviously, we're going to definitely push past the 650 mark. And then build 2 ships. Actually, I could probably do that right now. And open a tech box. Actually, we'll do the text box, because that's the one that's easily the most forgettable one. So, tech box. I'd say we open the one that has the most, which, yeah, 1 Iron Blood. This time we'll go Iron Blood as well. Looks like we have problems, because, yeah, I remember the last time I cleared ships, but I didn't necessarily clear the weaponry, and as a result, yeah, we ended with that, but it's fine. We take care of it now. Alright then, now open that box. Open that box. And collect. Yay, she's almost complete. She needs what? 3 more pieces, which I can see right there at the bottom. And she's a definite cutie for sure. Commander's already, oh no, but I'm gonna receive coins instead. Let's see what else. Yeah, this is pretty much telling me the gold. I should know better. I know it's the gold. That's all it's looking for. That's all it's asking for. It's the gold. Gold, gold, gold. Nothing changes in history. People are always seeking out gold. Oh wait, this needs to change. Almost out. Let's see. Definitely the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And proceeding with the order of business. Actually, I need to revise the teams only because I know that the current team setup right now that I have, the formation wise anyways. Yes, Akashi needs to return to her post. So, what is it? Repair. No, I don't think I need her. She should be like right here. There she is, our lovely Akashi. And obviously the other team has to be swapped in. Anyway, Akashi should be right here. There she is. Gotta remember to do this right now, otherwise I'm gonna forget later on. And since these ladies are currently set place for this, I should just use them instead. Well, actually, yes and no. Let's sort of consumption too as well. Oh, like the Neptune. Wait, is it? I don't recall even the 2. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought I was under the impression of something else. So Dido is taking the first spot, as always. And then Belfast is taking the 2nd spot. And Sirius is taking the 3rd spot. Yeah. No, nothing I'm gonna do. Sirius. And then I just gotta remember what was the previous setup for the other team, because I know I completely changed it a lot. Like, this wasn't a team at all. The team that I had here was definitely a Royal Navy for sure. Definitely. But they were of a different variation. I believe at the head of the helm it was Amazon. Yeah, no mistake. Amazon was at the head of the helm. Following her, I can't recall who it was. Do I feel bad? Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. I think Leander was part of this team. No. Yes. No. I don't remember. Signet was part of this team. I remember that much. But someone else was also part of this team. I think it was Leander. She was just kind of the odd one there. I still remember. Leander. Wait, no, she wasn't part of this team. I say that because, yeah, she was her. I know she might have been. Dude, cause someone was sitting there. We'll leave it like that. So, the old team is back, and now we can resume with the battles. Hard exercise, of course, for the Enter Strike. Oh yeah, also, obviously in the background, I say background, but it's more like in the sitting on my desk right now. My phone devices. They'll be running Regalia Lost. I could mention on and off what's going on there, although I mean, it's more for my focus if anything else. Ow, 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 ow. The headset pulled on my hair, which is probably a sign. That means I should probably get a haircut. I could do with a haircut, but again, haircut could always wait. Seeing as how I'm not going to be showing my face for the foreseeable future. But I mean, obviously still a haircut still, because we are entering the hot season as dictated by the calendar, at least somewhere here in the United States, right? But still the heat. Anyways though, going back to the task at hand. I'm just kind of bummed out, I guess you could say, but only because... Actually no. Hold on, I'll see what I can do. I say that because... Hello there, Mr. Digital. Again, I keep thinking it's a beaver, but I know it's a cat. But in regards to talking more about Regalia Lost, again, while I'm under no obligation to play it. Oh! Hello. That's interesting. And peculiar, but much appreciated. Because if I go to the... Yeah. That's bizarre. Auto. Is that the only one I can name? Why hello there, Yukikaze, welcome to the stream. That actually took me by surprise. It's the... yeah, I was gonna say, it's the Yukikaze. Yes! Oh wait, I didn't start the battle there. But going back to this, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. Nice. Much appreciated, Mr. Digital. But again, going back to the discussion and talk about Regalia Lost. I'm under, like I said, repeating the same thing and phrase from yesterday. Or it might have been the day before. No, definitely was slightly yesterday. Like I said, I'm under no obligation to play by myself in Regalia Lost. But, as I mentioned before... Oh! Why thank you, Yukikaze. Much appreciated. At the moment right now, just doing the dailies and afterwards I'll proceed to farm, as the title stated. More for the clears and then also for the cat as well. Cheshire, which actually before starting, fully starting. Oh, not that. Before, let's see. Checking our start for today, I think we should be at 63%. No, 62. Okay, correction. 62%. So I'm thinking at the end of the day today, I should be able to round up at least another 10% of experience points, give or take. The reason there's two screens is because I run two accounts. There's a short and funny story to this. Basically, the long story made short is I basically made two accounts because my rule of thumb with other gacha games was I probably won't always get what I want, so in the event that I don't get what I want, I have another account to more or less try to acquire said characters and or depending on what type of game it is. But as it turns out, it appears that Azur Lane is so generous that there really is no point to having two accounts. So, I ended up just continuing playing two accounts to this day. And while I should have abandoned one of them early on, I didn't. So you have the top account, which is my main account. And then the bottom account, that's my side account. But realistically speaking, both accounts have acquired all ships. Well, I say all ships, but technically the bottom account didn't, in the past two banners back, they did not acquire Alan Summer. But again, she'll be back, and pretty sure the other account will be able to get her then. And I believe Alan Summer is a submarine, I think. We don't really use submarines as much, so I'm not really losing much as well. Plus, if you're using submarines, technically speaking, you want to be using the German faction. I don't think she was part of the German faction, but who knows? I'd have to look her over again. Nice. Oh, I didn't even bother checking over here. Oh no, I screwed myself over. Treasure trade. There we go. I don't really care that much for events because I just started a week ago. Ah, I see. Yeah. Pretty much as far as events are concerned, at least pertaining to this event, there's no shop-wise that you can access. Sorry about that. A little distracted here with the other game. But yeah. Nice. Congratulations. And you so you started a week ago and you got, let's see, Prince Eugen as your first SR? No, you said, let's see. Your latest, my apologies. Your latest SR. Okay, there we go. That team will do. I want to say, if... No. Nice! Yeah. I seem to recall, again, I have a vague recollection, but I want to say back then the prize for completing your login was Enterprise, and then they changed it to Prince Eugen, but I don't remember. I had to look back through past events to see if that was the case. Because I feel new players are being cheated out. I say that only because Enterprise is definitely a destructive force to be reckoned with. Oops, I made an oops. I just realized Perseus is not gonna survive this. He's gonna get destroyed. Yeah, I'm canceling this battle. I mean, she might make it, but there's a good chance she won't. So, with that being said, right. I'm gonna resume this battle again, but under the pretense of a different team. Actually, this team could work. But it's just they need someone else. They need... where is she? There you go. Gascon. Gascon. Let's see. I could have gotten Enterprise if I downloaded Azur Lane sooner. It's okay. Enterprise is still... well, in addition to being part of the gacha, she's also part of the... well, I say it cycles often, but it's every 2 weeks in the metal shop you can trade your metals for an SR unit. And then, of those SR units, Enterprise is one of them, but again, it's hard to say when she'll appear. But she does. That's how I acquired, I think, copies of my Enterprise, in addition to not relying on the gacha pools, because again, the pool has gotten very large to the point where you're pretty much shooting a... what? A penny with a bullet. And to make the matter, I guess, more vast, trying to shoot that penny out in the open field. You have no way of knowing if you're gonna land an SR. Moments there. I'll show you after the battle. Let's see. We're just a... it's a good... no... what do I want to say? We got another 15 seconds to go through. Ish, give or take. But essentially though, again, there are several ways to acquire SR ships. We'll go review them right now. Again, there's no rush to go through the event. Through the nodes and the battles right now. So I'll show you in a second. Can I get them in the mobile version? I don't understand. What do you mean, can I get them in the mobile version? I am confused by your question. Do you mean if you decide to play mobile, can you get them on there? Oh, you make a new account. No, what I meant by new account was like at the very beginning when Azur Lane started, like as in the first day players like logging in, making the 7-day login type of thing. That's what I meant. Because I think anyone, the game might have revamped and changed the rewards. Yeah, because like from then on out, I think it might have changed. But in regards to the other thing I was mentioning though, if you go to build and then under exchange, it shows ships right here, yes. But right here on the side, right here. Every so days, right now it shows what? Prince Eugen? She'll be here for 13 days. You'll acquire metals. You need a total of 80 metals per ship right here if you want to trade it in once. After 13 days, well, it's usually 14 days, but after the 14 days, after 2 weeks pretty much, it switches to a different SR unit. It's hard to say what it will be because I tried to make a chart once and predict which ship would come, but it's never been consistent. Metals are obtained through retiring ships that you don't need, such as the case, let's say for example here, right? Let's say I want to retire Honolulu because I already have her, and same with Gridley. Let's see who else. And Javelin. Let's see. Yeah, and essentially you can retire the ships as well, but I use them for material fodder. But yeah. And that's how you get materials. Pretty much retiring ships that you don't need in the sense that because 1, you already have them, or 2, you don't want them. Now I've gotten 6 medals from those ships right there. And that's pretty much it. Essentially, you can actually get medals pretty quickly depending on where you decide to farm. And then assuming you go through... No problem, Yukikaze. Glad I could help. Again, you could save the medals. You don't have to spend them. That's the beauty part of it. As you can see right here at the top counter right here, 23,000 medals. Usually I use my medals for anything right here that shows up is like food material or like a really rare item. Like something else. I'm trying to remember what it is. Occasionally, more often than not, I'll probably use it solely on bullets because I always am in need of bullets just to limit break the ships. Actually, this one is probably the most rarest one because you're gonna go through her the most. More so than the golden bullet. Okay then. Good talk. What else? Right, let's continue. Not sure if you're still a Yukikaze, but again, if you have any of the other questions, don't hesitate to ask. I tend to have other viewers as well that tend to show up, and they're more knowledgeable on the game. So, if we're lucky, they may or may not decide to show up today. But who knows? If they happen to, and for whatever reason or another, I don't know the answer to the question, I'm certain they can help. But anything else though, I'm more than happy to try to help. Let's see. Okay. Trying to think, as a new player, the best bet is to optimize. I want to say not worry too much about getting SR ships right away, if only because one, as far as the ones pertaining to the regular gacha pool, you'll attain them in due time. Maybe the ones that show up new, but even then. And also it depends on what type of player you want to be. If you want to be a player that collects all the ships, then it might feel a little bit more pressure in the beginning because you have to build up your reserves of cubes as well. But for this event, all 3 ships could be more or less acquired with some level of luck and determination. The determination part is keenly aimed at the 2 ships. One of them is where you have to make the friendship points of 1,000 points by simply just grinding, and then the other one is your clearing the map of the event. I think SP3. You have to clear it a total of 60 times. There's that. And then the other one is luck based, where you have to farm for Z2. Z2 definitely is gonna require a lot of luck just to pull her from the map. Okay. Good talk. Not much I can say. Now I'm thinking right now, regarding the little bit of Dragalia loss I was talking about, I think what I should do there is set up the... What do I need to set up there? I know I need to do something. I think something to do with... Because my light team, I wanted to auto farm, but it can't auto farm because it's stuck behind... Let's see. That's at max. That's at max. The shadow tree's at max. The light tree's at 25. Same with the water tree and the wind tree. Okay. Man, this is tough. Oh, now I remember. I recall that I was gonna let, well, several things. My teams that I use in Dragalia Lost, specifically for farming the light boss, I need to... Well, technically it's the dark boss. I don't know why I keep on calling him the light boss. No, he's technically the light boss. No, dark boss. Yeah, because the light boss drops... Well, drops materials for dark weapons, whereas the dark boss drops materials for the light weapons. Let's see what else. Right, Zex's Zen is already created, so you don't need to make slots. I don't know why I made so many copies for Zex's Zen. I am crazy. Okay. Oh, nice. We get to more torpedoes, guns, rockets, torpedoes. Okay, this time around we don't need Gascon for this. She can go away. Bye bye, Gascon. Okay. Alright then, ladies, time to earn the XP for the cat. I was gonna say, speaking about cat, but that's the illustrious. No, not the illustrious, formidable. Formidable. Anyways, though, seem to recall in Dragalia lost closer. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, that makes even more sense. Eh. Keep going. There we go. Torpedo. Nice. Ooh. Let's see, did that allow me? Yes. No, but I'm not looking for the. Oh, yes, I am looking for the weapon, those curses. So, as far as materials are concerned, it appears that I'm lacking in. Mr. Digital. Thank you, thank you. Your cats are appreciated. But in regards to Dragalia Lost, though, it appears that I need to set up an auto battle system for lower nodes if I want to build my way up. I say that in regards to weapons that technically are not used, but because they give a passive bonus to the higher tier weapons, it's a must. At least I feel it's a must. So with that being said, the auto battle system is going to be set to 70 battles, because I feel like that's all I'll be needing. Hopefully, I say hopefully. Okay. I'm quite the stubborn intermediate Joe, I know that much and can admit that much. Commissions, what did we finish? Good show. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Ooh. Hand felt a little numb there. That wasn't very pleasant. And we don't really need more gold, so we'll leave it like that. Instead, I opt to go for more oil. That is always a must. Don't tell me they also completed their commissions too. No commissions on their end. What was I gonna do back here? Right, at the very least, construct one ship for the daily build. And let's see. Let's see. Beagle and McCall. Wait, was there anything not in the shoes that I needed? I guess not. And apparently Milwaukee's not good, which is sad. So it looks like on rate up over here it's only Hardy and Z2, which makes sense. Hardy's right there too, and then Hunter's the one that is part of the event. Well, don't worry, we'll get back to her momentarily. The other thing I want to do is, I think I set up the cats, which means, oh, the cat lodge. Wait, is it over? Has it already been 2 hours? By golly, has it been 2 hours already? And this will end in the next 2 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Just double checking. It's good to know. Let's continue on with the event. SP3. And the roles vessels, yes. They face the escorts. Yes. Ow. Oof. Lately at work, not gonna lie, have been feeling the heat, and it has intimidated me just a little bit, if only because, again, heat does make work more strenuous. But I think that heat in general does that to a lot of things. They all become more thirsty. The hypertension tends to kick in, among other things. And right now, just saying, I'm laying back on my chair. I really am getting used to this chair. I'm sitting here like, again, making the comparison to that one guy from the movie Pokemon with Lugia and the 3 legendary birds, the one that was capturing the legendary birds. I feel like that guy sitting on top of his massive flying fortress thing. That's how I feel like sitting in the chair right now. I feel so smug. Therefore, smug equals punchable face. Which I don't mind entirely, but again, just the fact that means having the punchable face doesn't necessarily mean I want to be punched, though. 1 and 1 doesn't. No, 1 and 2 doesn't always equal. It doesn't always equal 3, but it does. 3 dots connect to make a rectangle. Wait, was that correct? No, I think basically what it was, that expression we're thinking about right now, is all you really basically need to find what the rectangle is just 3 dots. Assuming you are making a rectangle and not another odd shape. Wow, that was a pretty fast battle, not gonna lie. But actually that makes me content, because that means we're gonna go through the battles pretty quickly. Ow. Wait, if we're gonna go through them pretty quickly, that means they're gonna get tired pretty quickly. Is that the case? Ow. But we also have to remember too, even if they do get tired, well, I mean, we still have several teams in the reserves, of course. Whoa. It appears that I need to tighten one more of my armchairs, because one of them is, the right side is definitely tightened for sure, and I like that. Finally, I see you again. But I've been here, Aki. I've been here for the last couple of days. If anything, I should be saying I haven't seen you, Aki. Regardless, though. Hello, welcome to the stream, Aki. And there you have it. Now you see, whose fault is that, Aki? You just wrote that, and because I'm only just a little bit tired, but I read that as viejo. Spanish read it right there. Basically, word for old. Yes, Aki, you're old. If only because Mr. Digital right there wrote viejo, and then my tired eyes right here read that as viejo. It's okay, Aki. Yes, we can always blame society for our problems. Anyways though, Aki, as the title suggests, I know technically I shouldn't be farming for this event, the ships, because 1, I already have the ships, there really is no point to it. I'm just wasting oil. But the inner completionist in me will not allow me to abandon this event. Like, no sir. Yes, I know. I'm not being very smart here. I'm being quite the dum-dum. I don't, because again, that's 60 clears, and that's a lot of oil to spend here. And yes, I'm technically farming for XP, which is not the best move at all either. I should be farming for experience at 12-2. Zero IQ play right there. Exactly. Couldn't have put it better myself. This is a galaxy brain move, if we want to call it that. Use the meme material right there. Galaxy brain move indeed. Give it to Quincy. Wait, what? What? She's already at max? Well then, we'll give it to Colorado. Take it all, Colorado. I need to clear up space. Been doing well, Aki. As I've been telling the chat, I recently, well, this was technically the other day that I mentioned it, but I mean, technically I'm somewhat mentioning the chair today, but I finally got my pseudo game chair. Technically it's an office chair, but from what I read, office chairs are better than gaming chairs, so I'm okay with that. And right now in my office chair, as I was saying to Chad, I feel like that one guy from the movie Pokemon where, that one movie where it has Lugia and the 3 legendary birds. That one guy that was capturing the 3 legendary birds up top his, I guess you could say his fortress thing. I feel like that one guy sitting in his chair right there. That's why I feel like right, sitting in this chair right now. Like I'm floating in the sky, just, you know, sending my shit girls to do their task. Yes, I feel that badass right now. If only because the this boss chair really makes me feel like a boss. Yes, I know, I'm letting it get to my head. I just... but I can't really help it, I guess you could say. It's that entertaining on my end. I guess you could say I'm having that much fun with the chair. Like with the previous chair, obviously I couldn't do that, like no siree. Like right now, there's no complaints on my end with my back. Like this chair feels phenomenal. It's like so soft, can lean back. Actually, I shouldn't lean back because I have noticed in the last couple of days when I start to lean back, because I'm in the leaning back position, it feels so easy to doze off. Like I've caught myself like maybe a couple times in the past couple of days just lulling, you know, just, you know, almost falling asleep. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. Why you make it sound better than it actually is? Because it is, Aki. This chair's phenomenal. Oh! Well, I mean, it's an improvement to the other chair. That much I could say. Definitely for sure. You should work as an advertiser. Profit 600%. I suppose I could. Although I don't think I quite have the voice. No, okay, well I guess one can make the argument that technically... In my other job, I was told that I sound like, like a racehorse announcer voice. Or rather, I have the voice of a racehorse announcer. So then, I don't see why I can't have the same persuasion effect with working as an advertiser. Though then again, that would mean dedicating myself to that line of work. Wouldn't that mean... I mean... I let the ethics, you know, somewhat, you know, run down the line. But I try not to let myself, you know, get swayed into, you know, selling lies. Like, if I feel comfortable with this chair, it's because I'm standing by this chair and saying that, yes, it does make me feel like a boss, like I'm... What? Floating on cloud 9, like I said. If only because I made that description to that one guy from that Pokemon movie. And that's that. Azur Lane bullied me hard with this event. What do you mean? Did you have to go beyond 60 kills just to get, Z2? Because that's the only shit that I'm thinking that could have bullied you really hard. Oh! I can't obtain Ayanami's new skin. Huh? I'm confused. What do you mean her new skin? Oh. Oh, that's what you meant. Wait, she has a new skin? I wasn't even aware. And it was supposed to come with this event? Huh. I can only assume that it was a very scandalous dress, seeing as how we couldn't receive it due to... Wait, because you said cause not in China. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Oh, her game. Oh. You know exactly, I feel like her right now. In my chair. Her setup looks like mine. Interesting. You mean you also have food to your left side as well? Continue. Neko Mimi ears. Talking about chair. Though she is missing 2 more screens. What the heck are you doing with 2 screens, Aki? Though then again, I'm not one to talk, seeing as I want to set up my second screen, but technically I have no need for the second screen just yet. Just yet. Again, I asked, but at the same time, technically, I'm not one to talk, seeing as how I'll be using, what, a second screen within the near future? Who knows when. But not at the immediate moment. Eh, what? What? Oh, oh. Oh, I didn't think. Assuming Yukikaze098 returns to the stream, thank you for the follow, Yukikaze. I completely missed it. I know I heard something, but I got caught up in the conversation. But thank you, thank you. Oh wait, what did I do? Why did I do that? There we go. There we go. There we go. Poor person was forgotten for a moment. Well, to be fair... No, I mean, it's not to be fair. Actually, they had questions regarding the game. Because it looks like they started out about a week ago. So... I feel like... I have to... What's the word? I have to more or less chart the course more frequently now that... Where's my new pupil? They went to play the game, actually. They said, oh, thank you for the advice. I'm gonna go play Azur Lane right now. I'm like, okay, good luck. Although it'd be nice if they could watch the stream and play at the same time, but again, I won't hold it against them. They might be playing on the phone. I don't think they might be playing on their PC. Although by that argument, they could probably still, if they well again, I'm assuming they may or may not have a PC, but assuming they don't, they probably just have the phone. But again, I'm not gonna expect them to play and watch my stream at the same time. But it'd be nice, but again, not expected, of course. Come back, I still need you. I actually mentioned that you would be of help, provided again. But again, it's funny I mentioned that because again, no, I want to say maybe 10 minutes after they leave, you showed up, Aki. So you missed them by maybe 10 minutes. Or maybe it was probably 5 minutes at most. You probably missed them by 5 minutes. Because according to this, they followed me 36 minutes ago. But then again, they were still around here for a good while. I missed 33 minutes in like 4 days. It's okay, Aki. Oh no, there was a commission there. I'll get back to that after this battle, of course. What else was I gonna say? Right, I should probably get on it. I say this in regards to... I think I told one of my other viewers that I would stream Azur Lane Crosswave, even though they technically mentioned that there really isn't much to do in Azur Lane Crosswave. And I think I agree too, because from a little bit that I saw, there really isn't much to do. At all. But I still wouldn't mind streaming it. Of course I'd have to buy the game first. Hence why I went ahead and did the other thing that I said I was gonna do. I went ahead and bought Disgaea 4 and started streaming that. I felt so good the whole time I played that game. Plus, I'm waiting for my Azur merch now. Ah yes, more figures. Disgaea is nice. Disgaea is definitely nice. I actually got to... I was voicing the reading dialogues throughout the game while I was playing. I even took it upon myself to try to give my best impersonation of Valvatoris for Disgaea 4. Maybe because I'm playing Disgaea 4. But I believe my Fenric voice, at least pertaining to the English language, is my most convincing, if not my closest voice interpretation. After all is for my lord. I'd say I don't do quite bad myself, Aki. More figures, more other stuff. Got Erebus key accessory yesterday. Nice. I should work on definitely getting Azur Lane related merch. I want to say, I don't know what I have. Like, I'd have to look over my room because I don't know if I have any Azur Lane related merch, despite the fact saying I like Azur Lane. Wait, what? Finally I became a lord. Hey, whoa. Hey, no. I was merely saying the line, Aki. You'll always be Aki. Akagi. But I think they also give you another title as well, by mention as well. I'm like, there can only be one lord here. Well, technically there could be multitudes of lords as well. After all, we could be feudal lords. Emphasis on the feudal lords. Wait, I want to check something, right. In addition to that, the commissions. Right, because we're about to hit. And what I want to do is set it up. Oh, no, how could you? Oh, wait, that's right, that's fine. That's okay. I'll get that later. I'll get these right now, because I could always do with more oil. I'll get those afterwards. I'll see that in 8 hours. Yeah, it won't expire for the next 17 hours. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think what else was I gonna check? HQ, right? Oh, right, the academy. I seem to recall the academy was gonna end in 6 minutes. Oh, right, the tactical class ended as well. Ah, good thing I stopped right now. Otherwise, I would have completely missed that. Okay, that's fine. And set up more lectures. I'll probably be abandoned for another time because I'm not gonna be able to see the retrofitable. The only one here, I mean, if I really wanted to raise them, is Newcastle. Technically, Abukuma as well, but we could leave it like that. At least the ones that require more level. And then we just go to the normal ones, which would cut out to be... We'll keep on raising Aurora only because she gives... I think her passive is good. I seem to recall. Vaguely. Right here. French ships because we're gonna need more French ships later on the line. I want to use my French fleet, and then I want to say maybe the Italian ships. You know what? Why not give it to the Italians? They've been working hard. Okay, looks like that's it. Carry on. Essex. Rise Essex. Wait. Rise Essex? I think she's already at max, unless of course you're referring to the extra Essex. Hold on. Oh really? But what is it that you desire? Call me Lord or Aki. Tell me. Oh, you said raise Essex. Oh, right. I was for whatever. Wait. You meant Essex, as in the other Essex. Just a moment. You meant the other Essex. Okay. Get Essex level 121. You're pulling my leg now, aren't you, Aki? Everyone knows you can't get to level 121. We'll get to the cats later. Wait, can we? I haven't been paying attention. You almost had me there, Aki. You almost had me there. Can you truly not? Wait. You're gonna say you're reaching for something there, Aki, that doesn't exist. I know we can't get our ships up to past level 120. And if we can, I completely missed the update somewhere down the line. Sorry about that. Drinking water through a straw. Oh, looks like we need to enhance again. Dunkirk. Wait, is there a blue ship somewhere along? Oh, that's why. We'll have to discard ships in the next time I need to enhance. Okay, there we go. But what else was I gonna say too? Yes. According to XP level increase, if you have a level 120 ship and max XP on it, you technically are level 121. Interesting. No, you're technically right. No, you're right. Although I was under the impression that... No, you're technically right. I thought theoretically the cat would be level 125, no? Or maybe I'm thinking about something else. Because if a ship reaches level 115, it can still acquire XP, and then you would just have to unlock it, and whatever XP it acquires, it pushes it beyond the boundary, as I recall, I think. So wouldn't it be theoretically level 125 if it said max XP? Or am I reading too much into this? Sorry about that. Hiccup. What else is in C2? Since you're here, Aki, the stream of Azur Lane will go... Well, I mean, it'll go the same as usual, I want to say, but only because technically the goal for today... Oh, sorry. I meant to say that in my pseudo-Penric voice. The goal for today is none other than to reach 40 clears. However, for my lord, I will attempt to reach 45 clears. No, maybe potentially 50 clears. After all is for my lord. I say that, but still. I mean, at the very least, 40 clears for sure. Because technically we have, what, the rest, a whole week to get to 60 clears? I truly am the Lord now. Hey, 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 hey. Watch yourself, Aki. Someone's getting a little too carried away there. But then again, I say that only because, again, I feel like out of all the characters in Disgaea, I think I more or less have somewhat nailed Fenric's voice. But then again, that's because I feel like Patrick Seitz really does a good job when he voiced Fenric. Watch your back when you can't watch mine. Oh. Because I feel like my Valvatoris voice, or at least the one that I have in mind for him, I don't believe I quite have the Valvatoris voice. But I cannot deny that I am closer, or at the very least, can attempt to be closer. I just have to sound very, what's the word? Relaxed, perhaps. So basically you are a vampire simp? I do not understand what you mean by this vampire simp. Wait, are you saying because of my Fenric voice? I'm confused. I think that's what you meant, right, Aki? I suppose if I do give the disposition of your character, he's a vampire. Ah, that's what you meant. I thought that was in regards to my voice. It's more or less correct to say that I'm a simp for Valvatoris. Technically his what? Archetype character is that of what? Defined as a villain? However though, I feel like he's more portrayed as a hero of anything else. This is not revenge. This is retaliation. I will forever be barred from drinking blood. So if anything, it is more or less correct to say that I'm a simp for Valvatoris. After all, he's the one character, or at least the way he's written, you can't really stand to hate him. It only because he grows on you. And I say that in regards to his story, and then post story as well. But then again, thinking about him, he's technically not a villain as well. He's just doing his job as a demon. He's not trying to be hated, he's just trying to scare people because that's how they get their energy. Although in his case, technically he could still drink blood. Do you recall Neptune's Stranger Code? Want to try answering it again? Wait, what did she say? I don't remember her Stranger Code. I know you mentioned it before. But then again, this was, what, maybe 3 weeks back, maybe? When you said try answering again, you mean if I know it from memory, of course, right? Because that's a tall order to ask, seeing as how the ships technically what? If you consistently use them, they're not gonna be strangers to you. Maybe you might want to try answering it. The answer will shock you. So what you're saying is go over and click on her. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. Wait, what do you mean the answer will shock me? Neptune. Not gonna lie, my brain for a moment went and thought about Neptune as in from Hyperdimension Neptunia Neptune. Now then, you said Stranger. Commander, I have a question. If in the future you were given the option to sacrifice me for world peace, what would you choose? That quote. You know, that same question was posed to Valvatores. He could have easily just done away with the humans, but he refused. He made a promise, and he's gonna see it through to the end. And while I technically haven't made a promise to Neptune, there might be a future promise I will make to her. So, because of a potential future promise, I cannot go and abide with that answer. Answer is press friendly quote? The correct answer is to do everything in your power to prevent that situation from occurring in the first place. Well, I mean, my answer is more or less there. Granted, I went overboard on my end with my answer. I guess you could say, by definition, I do promise to marry her somewhere in the future? How is that for an answer? Ish? No? Acceptable? Possibly? You promised her a ring? I don't see why I wouldn't marry Neptune. Or them out of the other PR ships as well. They came to existence because they're technically strong against the sirens. You only promised her a wedding dress? Isn't it almost the same thing though? Ah, looks like the game's being laggy on the phone. I didn't pay attention. The Wi-Fi got disconnected for the phone. There we go. Connect. Alright, returning to the game. AK skin. Wait, what skin are you referring to? Wait, she has a wedding skin? No, you're referring to a skin variation of her, is what I'm thinking, right? Prince Eugen and Prince Heinrich. Ooh, what a sight to behold there for sure. I'm definitely gonna marry those two. I keep saying that. You know, I forgot to check, but I doubt we have any, 2 for special rings. Because if we do, I'll immediately buy it. If only because... What you could do, Aki, and again, assuming you would want to throw the money, is pay the artist, maybe? And ask them, can you focus on drawing a wedding skin for Neptune? Everyone who adores Neptune would be ever so grateful to you, Aki. They'd call you the biggest simp for Neptune. And the only one truly devoted to her because you were willing to pay the artist to draw a skin for Neptune. Of course. I could, but then I would prioritize Essex. That much, you're technically right, yes. You would prioritize Essex. And I wouldn't hold it against you for prioritizing her. After all, she is your favorite. There we go. Essex, Monarch, Neptune, Shinano. I was gonna make a joke and say Enterprise, but I know she has her wedding skin already. Both skins I want. Who knows, maybe Shinano might get one sometime this year. Maybe, who knows. I would pay to devs to remove NT from EN. And they probably wouldn't go through with that move because Enterprise is God. Like, she plays into a lot of, well, I say a lot, but early game strategy and then on and off late game strategy somewhat, maybe? Even a god has a price. Walak. Continue. No, you make a valid point, Aki. Oh, that you meant to use walk. That was emoji failed. I read that as stereotypical Australian. I'm pretty sure I would get shat on by Australians. Filed. I filed. Continuing on. What else was I gonna see too? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, got it. But what else is in a city? Okay, looks like the phone is crashing again. So close to finishing too. Just because I hate Enti so much I could slaughter her in cold blood doesn't mean I'm not civilized. What if they made an Alami Enti? Would you still hold the same, I guess, level of aggression towards her, Aki? I'm only assuming in my head that you have a weakness for lollies, but you probably don't. Repeat the question. Oh, if they made a lolly version of Enterprise, would you still have the same hate and, I guess, bloodlust for Enterprise if she were a lolly? I would burn her. Yikes. Not even for collection purpose? Actually, wait, no, hold on a second. As I recall, Aki, you told me that you have... Wait, you have at least one copy of Enterprise at max, right? Or have you gotten rid of every single Enterprise in your possible possession? You have at least the one, right? Wait, you don't have a single Enterprise to your name? Oh, I have one level 1. But not a level 120 Enterprise. Or you had one at one point, or not at all. Okay. I gotta double check to her ahead. How many oh! Ooh, we're almost at 40 kills. Wow, that was pretty quick. Oh, we still need to get to 800, but that's fine. I said we were gonna get a 50, so we can get a 50. Let's do that. Welcome to my world. If I make NT level 120, I'm quitting game. Okay, so what about level 119? Is that a deal breaker still? Da, 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 da. Why the NT hate? For Aki, in their case, it's more along the lines because they adore Essex, and Essex has a natural rivalry to Enterprise. But I feel in the case of Aki, it has something to do more than just that. Is what I want to say. If NT gets at least 1 XP, she gains Retire Melon. Watch one day they implement a passive method to acquire XP, and Enterprise gains more than 1 experience points. She'll be retired on the spot. And just because she was sitting in your inventory. I mean your dock inventory. If they ever implement a method of gaining passive XP while sitting in the dock. She wouldn't still retire. Wait, I was gonna say. Val, you're not wrong, but you aren't right either. I know you mentioned this before, Aki, but just to answer Space Seeker's question, why the anti-hate again? Again, I know I'm asking for myself with that question. I'm only pretending that I remember. Whoa. Okay. "50% of the answer related to me simping Essex." So, because Essex naturally is rivals with Enterprise, it's like you have to stick by your girl, and naturally you have to shit on Enterprise. Is what I'm getting from that. I mean, I guess so. So does that mean the enemy of your enemy is your friend? I say that in regards to Zuikaku. Does that mean you also simp for Zuikaku? If only because she also feels a rivalry for Enterprise as well? Or as he calls her, Grey Ghost. Nice. Now we reached the 40 clears. Zuikaku and Shokaku are 0 and 20 for kawaii reasons. Doubtful, but we'll let it slide, Aki. I'm sure there's other reasons for that too. Shokaku, I mean, I'll let it slide, if only because she's One-san. But Zuikaku, though, it's okay, Aki. Shaokaku? I read it, don't worry, I read it normally, I knew what you were going for. Let's see, we're at 40 clears, so we're gonna try to get to, you know what, might as well get to 50 clears. Or 45 clears for that matter. 45 clears is more obtainable. When you can't write. It's interesting. How many clears battles did I put for this thing? Okay. I cleared event in one day using a Magi-chan. It's okay, Aki. We get the message. I want to say technically you're in the past because it's nighttime, but that only applies to me. I seem to recall your time around this time is daytime for you, so it's a completely different matter for you, Aki. But we'll still let it slide. Helena hates me today. Hope. It is 1 PM here. My god. Oh, once again, Prince Heinrich and Prince Yoigen. I gotta marry those two girls. Wow. That is some bad RNG for you, Aki. Okay, looks like the auto battles on Dragalia lost clear. And I got like a whooping... Wow, I only got 190 Crimson Cores, which is not really good. Because I need a lot more in order to build more core weapons. Damn. Can't complain though. Monarch has yet to file. I am... Oh shit. F. Hold on, what's going on here? Looks like I need to do more co-op battles for... Yeah, I need to do more co-op battles for Dragalia Lost. One of the accounts just leveled up and their gather wings just filled up. You make my mistakes sound so horrible. But I did say Piao. I don't see how you else would read that in English. I guess I could also read it in Piao. Sounds close to the word feel, F-E-E-L. Feel. But that would also be wrong. I think Piao works more better. But then again, I don't think that's a word we would use in English either. I can't think of anything other similar word sounds that would sound similar to that as well in English. And then again, it's not like my English vocabulary is grand and wide and expansive either. Okay, looks like we just cleared. That should be clear 41, so we're on to clear 42. Dang. I wasn't expecting to get through this many clears. Dang. So currently right now, since one of the accounts labeled in Dragalia lost, ooh, Prince Heinrich and Prince Yoigan. Again, every time I see them wearing, like, just on the screen, my god, those ladies are so busty, and their their white silver hair ish just makes them to, like, again, words cannot describe their beauty. Ah, leave it to the Iron Blood for having such, what is it? Technically white / silver hair, whatever you want to call it, beauties. Again, at the redhead girls, it's the white haired / silver hair ships. Let's see, and Aki, you said when I first saw those two, I went to take the original art, printed it, and went to make a cup with them. Aki, technically you are. I mean, technically I did pronounce it correctly, so you're not wrong there. But back to the picture thing you were saying. So you put them on a cup, huh? Or when you say cup, you mean a mug? No, definitely a cup. That's what I'm thinking. Definitely a cup. Although, I wouldn't mind Azur Lane on a mug. And it would get dirty from the coffee. Or in my case... Cup mug, same thing to me. Yeah, I feel it's more of like no. Then again, might vary from cultures and of the like different countries. But here in the States, cup refers to like I guess you could say a small like glass. But yeah, because the mug is just straight out mug, like the one thing you would use for coffee or anything like tea for that matter too, I suppose. Nice. Continuing on. Well, then again, I guess the cup also varies from areas too in the States too. Because some people do call their mugs cup as well here. We call them both too. Oh, how dare you trick my character? Sorry, referring to Dragalia Lost here. But what else? Again, like I keep repeating before, like I'm under no obligation to do what I'm doing in Dragalia Lost, but again, because I have it in me in the capacity to do the hard quest by myself, I feel that I should. But obviously that doesn't mean I won't turn down if people want to help me play master mode just to farm. So you can welcome that too. That is, again, if I do decide to stream Dragalia Lost, which technically I haven't because I haven't gotten around to properly loading the account on BlueStacks so I can play them. There's also the fact that I don't know if, like, once I switch over the data, like, will it be accessible still on the phone, or is it going to be similar to Dissidia where I had to, like, choose one or the other, and then it's transfer all there. Okay. Oh, damn, looks like I had to make an enhancement there. Okay. Good stuff. Keep on going. Looks like I had to recycle ships the next round, if only because we're getting full. Okay. Not gonna lie, it is fun to keep rewatching Lucifer. Interesting. You didn't tell me you were rewatching Lucifer. Oh, for that matter, sorry. Attempting to do right now Lucifer's voice, although I know I can't hold a candle to Michael's voice, but I will still try. Lucifer, you don't say. Well then, detective, it's a good thing that I arrived on the damn it. I can't think of a line on the spot. Well then, detective, it's a good thing I arrived. After all, I'm the devil on the shoulder you need. His voice is deeper. Detective! I was gonna say his voice is more, what's the word? Flirty, if anything else. A deep, flirty voice. In that case. No, I was gonna slightly use my, what's the word? My Fenric voice. It would have to be somewhere along these lines. Well then, detective. But I don't think that quite fits for Fenric. Well, hello there. Now tell me, what is it that you truly desire? I think I had to work on that, but I'll get it down with these days. Well, hello there, detective. Now, tell me, what is it that you truly desire? Essex. I desire Essex. Funny, all I heard coming from you was, you desire sex. I can arrange for that. After all, no one has had any complaints from the devil. Sorry, I went really off tangent there. I do apologize about that. But I feel like this is something that Lucifer may or may not say. Maybe, give or take. You're not wrong, but you're not right either. I completely butchered what Lucifer stands for right there. You're not wrong, but not not right either. I just read that again, and I'm like, huh? Lucifer stand for free will. Yes, yes. In other words, you want to see more? Subscribe down below. Wait, we already need to go to the... Why not? I mean, it's... Had a feeling as such. Just those three things. I think we could get rid of that Z2, but not yet. Until after the event. I walk in the darkness so others may see the light. Is that a Lucifer quote by chance? Ooh, lovely. Ow, 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 ow. Dun 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 dun. Oh, my apologies. For whatever reason, I thought it was a Lucifer quote. Wait, what? They're exhausted? Can't believe they're already exhausted, but it's to be expected after all. F. And then barely went through any battles at all. They really can't last. Well, a healthy affinity doesn't drop. Now we have to switch to the other two. Good thing that was the last battle. Imagine not putting your waifus into dorm while farming with them. Well, to be fair, Aki, I didn't think I would farm for 45 kills. I thought I was only going for the 40 kills. But then again, you're right. I guess for that matter was... the better line of discretion of thinking was, I wasn't expecting Aki to drop by today. So, if we have anyone to blame, I blame it all on Aki. Yes, I know. Shameful on my part to blame Aki. But what can I say? No, that's not something the devil would do. The devil owns up to his mistakes, if any at all. Ooh, we got Z2, nice. So then, what were we? Switching the parties only because they're getting tired. Saving my ships from ever hating me again. Yes, collect. 60, ha ha ha. Pish posh, we'll get that easily. And 800, we can aim for 800. Yes, I know, Aki, I'm shameless on my part for trying to pin the blame on you. I'll take that. It's a good one. Is that good? Q style? No, that's gonna waste Qs. Bad. Yeah, that one's good. We have a lot of gold to spare. Blame the devil? I'm not evil. I punish evil. So think a little bit more. Now Aki's a devil, huh? Interesting. I'm sorry, Aki, but I believe there can only be one devil around here. You can't be ruining the brand name of Lucifer. Everyone's gonna be thinking the devil's one pump chump. I still remember that line. Well, to be fair, Aki is 13 monsters in one. "13 monsters in one? You don't say." Okay. Put that in minimize, I'll get back to the phone games in a moment. And let's see. Right. Formation. We're gonna work on my formation. So, they're trading with Dido. Belfast. and serious. And then for the secondary team, obviously I can't have them go out there. Wait a second, I thought their faces were in the red. Those look orange to me. They're fine. Some of them are cool, and some of them are weird. Do tell, Aki, do tell. Javelin, just because she can handle herself. And the third one is... Who was the third one that I had here? I think it might have been... First monster, Angel. Like, you never think of an angel as a monster, though. At least I wouldn't. Soon Drake will become part... Wait, what? Devil? Vampire? Like, hands off the vampire. If only because... Wait, who's my third member for this round? I want to say it might have been... Wait, who was the third member here? I think it might have been... I just slap Aurora on there, if only because Aurora will get things done. Aurora. Oh wait, she is part of their team. Wait, she was part of this team? Interesting. Okay. That's very interesting. Who was part of the third team here? Oh, okay. Even more interesting. Oh wait, cat's tired. So I gotta swap out the cat too. Right. Gotta put in Vestal. Where are you, Vestal? Wait, what? Airship. Confirm. Vestal, you're taking the place of the cat, only because the cat is so tired. That'll do. That'll do. Angel, devil, vampire, dragon, nightmare, titan, fairy, bard. 9th, zombie. Is there a particular reason why they're ordered a certain way? Slayer. Order a reason Slayer that makes me think of Demon Slayer. Fallen? As in fallen angel? Or fallen demon? Or would that be risen demon? Ah, damn it, I did it again. There's like blue ships to get rid of. Oh wait, no. Well, I mean in addition to that, but there's some ships that can't be used for Dunkirk, so we go over to Mutsu. Interesting. When you say champion, it's just a champion, and not hero. Josenbu arimashita te. It's basically the 12 monsters that follow Aki. Don't say. Ow, 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 ow. Seeing as how we're near the clear of 50 clears. Dang, I didn't think I would meet the clear requirements so quickly. But again, I'm not upset by that either. When I think of Angel, again, because my last encounter with angels was the SMT series. Yes, those archangels really were a sight to behold. When Aki is here, unexpected always happens. And then devil, well, the only devil that comes to mind is Lucifer. And then vampire, well, yours truly, or Valvatores. And then, well, I suppose we're making an argument here. Technically, my future character, when I do decide to, get around to commissioning it, technically my maid VR character is going to be part vampire, part dragon. That's something to happen, of course, in the future, of course. Why those two specifically? No, I won't give the reasoning now. It'll have to wait till later, of course. Nightmare. So that makes me think of a wraith. No, the horse thing. That horse thing. And then Titan, obviously, the biggest name that has Titan to it is Attack on Titan. And then Fairy, well, naturally your little wing critters, or actually no, that's the only one that comes to mind. I mean, there are variations as well. Okay, hit the continue button because we are going to continue. And then Bard. Isn't Bard the one that plays the instrument? And then Zombie, well, it's a given. The Brain Eaters. Slayer. What does the name in title say? Slayer? Someone that kills? Then Fallen. Fallen, again, I know it's generally associated with Fallen Angel. But then again, I know there's other various interpretations of what it's used for Fallen. Like, heck, even a Fallen God. Fallen God, kneel before me. Which makes me think about the Emperor from Final Fantasy II. Emperor Mateus. Or, if anyone is fit to shine, it is I. Lowly worm. 4. Run amok. All is mine to command. Meddlesome. Insects will swarm, but they are insects nonetheless. My god, I sound like such a pompous ass. All I need is the gold, pretty much outfit, and I'm be complete. And the weird hair that he has. Sorry, made a complete different tangent right there because I was thinking about the Emperor from Final Fantasy II. And then Champion. I guess usually when it comes to champions, it's usually a warrior. But technically speaking again. Vampire name Cyan or Cyan? Short summary, king of all the vampires. Truly immortal and can murder a person just by scratching it. Basically from a small wound he can extract all of his enemy's blood. Plus no other vampires can disobey his orders. Really cool he is. Why do I feel like I had a a Yoda moment right there? Cool, really cool he is. What should I say? Really cool he is. No, I don't think I have quite the Yoda voice. Cool. Cool he is. Isn't he, Anakin? No, I would need to work on my Yoda voice, I'd want to say. Then again, it's not like I particularly practice Yoda either. But still. I could read what you listed right there for the vampire, so... Vampire! Name! Cyan! Short summary! King of all vampires! Truly immortal! And can murder a person just by scratching it! Basically, from a small wound he can extract all of his enemy's blood! Plus, no other vampire can disobey his orders. Really cool he is. I wasn't trying to shit on you, okay, Aki? I just wanted to read it in that tone. If you voice something like that, I would quit watching. If I voice something like that, you mean if I decided to do a Yoda voice? That's what you mean, my poor attempt at the Yoda voice right there? Was it really that bad, or is it just because you don't have a particular taste of Yoda? Which again, that's respectable. I'm not shitting on you, of course, Aki. Yeah, that was very poor. My apologies. Good thing I'm not aiming for that, although that doesn't mean I shouldn't try to, you know, build it on the off chance that I want to just have it there for reserve. Wait, how many was that? We were looking at 46. Very well, we'll push to 50 kills it is! Everyone, let's go! No, I need to work on my Valvatoris voice. Everyone, let's go! No, he has a cheery yet quite a commanding voice when he speaks. It's a fact that I was a tyrant, and it's a fact that I'm a printing instructor. No, I need to work on my Valvatoris voice. I absolutely am head over heels for Valvatoris. I feel bad when I shit on his voice. If only because... Wait, we're enhancing again? We'll go to someone at the bottom here. We'll go to Naka-chan. Wait, what? Do I need to get that many ships? Oh, wow. Now that's what I call run away. Hey, cheery commander. What do you mean cheery? I mean run away. I almost read that as cherry commander. Cheery commander. Yeah, my sleepy tired eyes here. Well, that's just me though. Oh, wow. I don't think the rocks likes cherries. You wouldn't be entirely wrong, but you wouldn't be entirely right either. I don't mind cherries, I can eat them, but they wouldn't be my first go-to fruit. That expression cherry on top, I do wonder how many people actually like cherries. For me, they always put cherries on a lot of toppings as a topping for a lot of desserts. But frankly speaking, I think I could do without the cherry on top of the dessert, if only because I feel like it ruins the taste of the dessert. It's an unnecessary taste that's not needed. It's appreciated, sure, I suppose, but most certainly not needed. Shall I call it an acquired taste? Well, technically not an acquired taste either. They remind me of life. Beautiful outside, salty and evil inside. Oh, pardon? Looks like the internet's misbehaving. At least here. Eh. Interesting. Wait, what? Oh, I want your assist. Wait, what's that by my assist? How would you name an evil duke? Family name, that is. Well, I mean, if we're talking in general, I feel bad because technically I'd be picking on countries that have had evil, I guess you could say emperors or dukes or people in charge. Or for that matter, I guess you could say countries that have been enemy of the United States, because again, that's the I guess you could say the name by association of enemy or slash evil. Not that it entirely dictates the people, of course. But even then, I don't mind. It is for a novel after all. Okay. Oh, you're working on a novel. So I'm not the only one that's working on a story. Even though I say I'm working on a story, technically I've been working on it since years. It's not just one story, it's several, but again, tale for another time, of course. However, though, an evil duke, huh? Again, not trying to pick on anyone that's German that happens to me watching or maybe watching or comes across my street and somewhere down the line. But maybe a German name? No Germans here. Not yet, or for that matter, none in the future. Seals here. Thinking. We're going with the German name. Well, no, I guess, hold on. Let's start with English first. I'm pretty sure I can come up with a Bist du dir da sicher? I don't know what you said, Aki. Bist du. That sounds familiar. Wait, hold on. Bist du dir da sicher? Oh, what the heck? Are you sure about that? Oh, that wasn't directed at me. That was directed at Mr. Digital. I was gonna say, jokingly speaking, we have our we have our evil duke right here, Vehomeistras. Have you tried making an anagram from your name, Aki, by any chance? Referring to your username, of course. Obviously not referring to your real name. Again, not suggesting that your name is evil by any means whatsoever. And we'll continue. Not trying to dig a hole here, of course. Wait, what? Never mind. To be honest, I want to change my name to Aki. All because of me, huh? Actually, no, technically you told me to call you Aki before, so technically it's something you already had in the works. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay. There we go. I've been Aki from 2017. Interesting. And as far as I have been Lord Valderox, or at least, if not Lord, Valderox since, dare I say it? People changed my nickname in the Discord server and I failed to like it. Interesting. I don't know how long I've ran with the name Valderox. It's been a long time though. Damn it, I forgot to do this. We'll get back to it the next time around. Lord Valderox, I want to say, is somewhat recent. If only because the Lord part was adapted because of Lord Valvatores. As hard as it may be to believe, Valderox has long existed before I came into contact with Valvatores. Oh, can you do Valderox's voice on this? My new message? Wait, what? I don't understand, what do you mean? I'm confused, Aki. What do you mean? Huh? I think I'm lost by what you tried to ask. May I ask for some clarification? Oh, that is... Huh. You know, it's funny you say that. I don't think I've given Valderox technically, my voice as it is right now would be that voice, but at the same time, I want to say Valderox, I haven't quite given him... I guess you could say I want him to sound as close to Valvatores, if only because of the whole confident aspect, yet I guess you could say cheerful, or at least cheery, or at least upbeat. In other words, something close to Valvatores? I don't know. Very well, Aki. If that is your request, then by all means, I shall deliver. Had you asked for, I guess you could say, doing it in Fenric's voice, I think I might have been... Well, it's not that I wouldn't be inclined one way or another. Although I feel like it rolls right off the tongue right there. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, we made it! We're caught up! Nice! I thought I was so far behind, but we caught up. Okay, one more clear. I shall re-educate you! Hey? We already maxed out again? This is an order from your lord. Read it. Oh wait, that's basically my description. Huh. In other words, you just want me to read my own description. Very well then, in that case I shall indulge. Just a vampire enjoying what life has to offer. I'm looking to do more. But I'm not sure how far I will get, or if I will burn out before I manage to reach a peak of the many mountains in life I wish to conquer, and look from above and point out to other peaks that have yet to be challenged. I guess that's more or less the voice for Valderox. Or at least, like I said, more or less the voice inclines similar to, or at least a similar tone to Valvatores. There we go. Oh. somewhere else because it looks like it's right there. Should be fine. I think I'm gonna spank Helena like legit today. She didn't activate her skill once. Poor Helena. Pick a deity and pray that you survive that spanking. Oh my. Or go sign up for marriage saving specialist. Eh. Maybe she's being tsundere? Seeing as how she has to compete for attention with Essex. Seeing as how she'll never topple Essex. Just speculating here, not trying to pick a fight or anything. Prince Heinrich and Prince Eugen again. Oh, I can't get enough of those two. She and Essex are in one fleet. Be it as it may, though, she still has to, you know, compete for your attention. She's not number one in your heart, is she? Oh, not gonna lie. Whew. Leaning back on the chair, like I said, and I'm bringing back the topic of the chair. It's like I said before, I feel like the guy from Pokemon, just sitting here atop my fortress. In this case, it's just the chair, but still. And trust me, nothing will change it. Number one without any single rivalry is Essex. Well, that is until you have yet to meet another blue-haired beauty that will surpass her. Provided Azur Lane decides to make another one, of course. Oh, we have to visit the dorm. I do and I don't. How's it coming along, ladies? Let's see. Odin, yes. Champagne, yes. Drake, yes. Keep on leveling up. You'll soon be used. She didn't captivate my heart just with her hair color. I know, I know. She also captivated your heart with... Well, I am curious to know, how did the first encounter happen? Out of pure curiosity, of course. But, oh, since you're here, Aki, technically... I wish also Max was here as well, because technically you and him share and bask in the whole skin aspect type of things. But I wanted to, I guess you could say, share the skins that were recently acquired. I'm sure you saw the one right now just a moment ago. Kaga's skin. But apart from Kaga, there's also... Where is she? No. Where'd she go? Right there. Hood. Nice. Hoods as well? Please say yes. If you didn't, I don't take it personally, of course. Hood. Like I said, I don't take it personally, but that doesn't mean I won't silently judge you, Aki. I mean, neither do I, but the same could be said for, Kaga as well. Just saying, just saying. But then apart from her skin, who else? Let's see, who else was new? Starting from the top. They should be wearing their skin, so I don't think I should have any trouble finding them. Let's see. Technically, I think I did show you on Ayanami this with this skin. Well, I mean, technically it's old, but it's new. Well, like I said, you know what? please wear that. Just because I like her in that skin. At any rate, though, Kaga never leaves my boss fleets. Interesting. Right. I vaguely recall you mentioning that. Vaguely. Me and my poor memory here. Who else got a skin? Hold on. Deutschland? No. Baltimore? No. Akashi? No. Drake? No. Are they? Let's see. Who else? Definitely I know it was the Italian fleet, but I want to see. Hello, police. I want to report. Wait. What? What's this about report? What's going on here? What did I do wrong? Is it because of Lappy? Because that's a completely honest, free skin, do I say so myself? Hold on, though. Let's see. Who else was it? Right, like I said. Apparently, if you put it in the main screen, you can hide this bubble. It doesn't have to interrupt her. And that way one could admire all this when they click on her. Granted, yes, you won't see what she says, but still. I wasn't gonna let that skin escape. There's Kaga again. You tell me so I can have evidence. Oh, in that case there's nothing to tell then. Because I'm completely innocent. Ha 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 ha. Duca degli Abruzzi. What a sight to behold indeed. And then apart from her there's also... Paula. I had to get that skin for Paula. So between Zara and me, who do you like better? Well, you wouldn't know the answer to that unless you tried, right? I don't know what she means by that, but if she means getting physical with both of them, I would still go with Zara, if only because I'm a sucker for redheads. But then again, because they're a spitting image of each other, and I would just have to imagine her with red hair, and it technically wouldn't make a difference, but that would make me a scumbag, but still. Those who claim to be innocent are the most guilty ones. But I never claimed complete innocence. More like innocent in regards to whatever it was that you were potentially or maybe not accusing me of. I should work on raising her affinity. But let's see what else. Courses queen for Aquila or Aquila. I'ma just say you have all skins that show ass. Well, now that wouldn't be quite fair to make that assessment. After all, Enterprise is quite innocent. Guess I went ahead there. I went to Enterprise, yeah, that's right. What of it, Aki? I was just contacting police waiting for a guilty person to make a move. Retire, ban. No, we'll not retire that extra Enterprise, nor ban them. No. I had that extra Enterprise for the extra skins, that way I could see them, instead of having to shift around. But Julio says so. Man, that swimsuit outfit is... Then who else? I think it was also someone else. Right. Conte di Cavour. I think out of all the Italian ships, I think there was one that I didn't buy for. I can't remember who it was. Let's see. But yes, I also went ahead and got Nicoloso de Rocco, her skin, and Mastriale, because she looks like Nimi. And as you know, I'm head over heels for Nimi. And Libecho, just because I ended up getting an extra copy of her, so I said, why not? Oh, and of course, Torricelli. That green hair of hers. I have 0 anti-skins. You don't say, Aki. You don't say. Vampire. Independence. Wait, Independence is still level 1? How shameful on my part. Who's Nagara? Wait, I bought a skin for a oh wait, no, I think that's a free skin. I was gonna say, I bought a skin for a ship I don't raise. Fuck that. If it wasn't for collection, I would have 0 NT. In other words, you can't live without NT because she is needed for the collection, Aki. At any rate though, let's see. What's this? Collect. And the next 10 kills will be done tomorrow. Whew. This is where I will conclude the stream. Thank you for everyone who happened to join on the stream. And thank you for those of you who stopped on by, even for just a couple of minutes. Whew. This is your host, Lord Valtrox, wishing you all a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, or whichever dude does apply to you. And I'll see you in the next stream. But before we end the stream entirely, for yours truly, Aki, let's see. I know technically I clicked on her ears again, before a moment ago, but here we go again. Oh, I did click on her ears. The girls of the 5th Carrier Division? Wait, is she talking about Zuikaku and Shokaku there? Our enemies may be strong, but that's what makes them worth crushing. I'm pretty sure that was her ears. Yeah, those were definitely her ears. And I had to cycle through her sister. Oh, what's this? Oh, there we go. That's what I meant. Tempted to touch her chest, if only because... Well, we'll just touch her head, Aki. Sweet Kaku and love Kaku. I take it that's the nicknames you gave for them? No chest ban. Well, I'll just settle for your chest then. I know, I am such a scandal rascal here. That is correct. And of course, to finish off, well, of course I have guts. That's my strongest calling. Anyways, though, and with that, I conclude the stream. I bid you all a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, whichever do does apply. And I'll probably continue with another stream of the City of Opera, if only because, well, I think the event is about to wrap up soon. That and also just to start the new event, but we'll see. Bye bye.